Yo, it's good, y'all. It's the boy Chief Baron. And yeah, I'm just gonna yap to y'all real quick. Just give you my thoughts on Sparking Zero and the state of it. No, I'm not nobody really important in the community per se, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a everyday guy like everybody else, but I do play this game. I do have thoughts on it. I'm not saying I'm the best. Far from it. The highest I've made it in this game is A5, but climbing to the top of the leaderboards was never really my goal per se. If we made it there, we made it there. You know what I mean? And if we made it there, it was 100% due grinding hard work. You know what I mean? Blood, sweat, tears, and lag and all that. You feel what I'm saying? But just want to give my thoughts on what I think about Sparking Zero. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's a bad game. It's not a bad game at all. The game's actually pretty good overall. But there's just certain things about the game, single player and multiplayer, that kind of lack. I won't even say kinda. It definitely lacks. We definitely needed more things in those departments. And I just feel like, personally, I feel like they got rushed like a motherfucker because of Daima. Also, I feel like they just didn't put time in the right spaces, I guess. Cause I'm of the belief that they should have just took a lot of the single player content from BT3, and I say that because I haven't played Raging Blast in a long time. I don't even remember it like that. Besides the gameplay, I'm not really sure what kind of offline modes they add as far as story mode or whatever, but I personally feel like if they were gonna do offline content, single player, they should did the story like Budokai 2, since they have the little board like it. You know what I'm saying? Something light. It don't gotta be crazy. You know. Story mode could have been just something light, but all super. It didn't need to go back to Raditz and shit. This is just me personally, because I'm kind of I'm like a OG, you feel me? I watched Dragon Ball years ago, and Dragon Ball Z years ago. I played, you know, Dragon Ball Z Budokai when it came out, when it was first announced. You know, I've played, or I have seen Ultimate Battle 22 played, you know what I mean? So I know I've been here in the Dragon Ball space playing the games for a while. Casual or not, I never really, I guess you can say I'm like intermediate. I'm not really a competitive person as far as, you know, tournament competition, but I am competitive. Like, I like to learn about the game, the ins and outs, the mechanics and shit like that. So we were competitive playing Budokais and Tenkaichis and stuff like that. It had enough in there for us to explore. Now, I'm not saying that these games don't, but what I am saying is that they put a limiter on what is in there. Like, they don't want to put too much, because I feel like the actual casual, the person who just, you know, I won't even say casual. We won't use that word casual, but the person who isn't really versed in the mechanical gameplay aspect they just want to get on and play, and that's cool. They don't want to take it too deep with it. Pause. That's fine. But I will say that they really just needed to port a lot of the stuff from Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Like all of the single player modes from Ultimate Battle. Like all of that should have been in place of Custom Battle. I don't think Custom Battle was a good idea. I'm sorry. I know people, may like that mode, but to me, that was just like, alright, we don't have enough money to put money or time. I'm not sure which one it is. I want to say money because I feel like them trying to put in the ultimate battle modes into Sparking Zero would have been too much money. So they stuck with something simple like create your own mission, which to me is just like the ultimate battle. What's that shit where they had the missions? Mission 100. There we go. Had to think about it real quick. It's just Mission 100, but you're making the missions. Or Mission 100 creator, I should say. You just create whatever you want. And I feel like that was cool in concept, but I don't think that everybody was gonna be into that like that. They should have just put one of those modes like Mission 100 or the Dragon Sim or Survival. You know what I mean? One of those in this game would have been straight, or at least two. Actually, I'll just say one. If we're talking about they was on a budget with it. I just don't think Custom Battle was enough for, the single player content. Now, if the game was supposed to be focused on multiplayer, or whatever the case is, and they've been making all these adjustments to the battle system, I feel like they should have took more from Tenkaichi 3 and I want to say Rage and Blast, but it would really be just like the combo cancel one and the quick switch. Not quick switch, quick transform. Quick switch and quick transform. Those types of things from Raging Blast. But the combo system, I won't even say that. Now that I've played the game for a while, I feel like the game just needs the movement from BT3. Because it already has the combo system, but the movement needs to be from there. And I'm talking about ascending and descending more flawlessly. Like right now, there's a bunch of lag, or at least for classic controls. Being able to go from ascend to descend to, I guess now you can call it the quick dash. Quick dashing left and right, that should be a little more seamless, way faster. Also, I definitely feel like they should put back in the chaining of quick dash. And if everything is going to cost key, then the movement options should cost less key. And then everything else straight. And the only thing else that I personally feel like they need to add is I want to say add emergency blaster wave, but that's pretty much revenge counter. So they just need to make it so that you can revenge counter from the back and just make it cost more skill points to do. Just because you can get put in a behind your back situation very easily, like right there in the gameplay. And I feel like since the skill points have been adjusted to where you don't gain a mass fast, then people won't be necessarily just spamming that. because now you have to decide how you're gonna use your skill points even more. That's pretty much it. As far as mechanics, they don't need to add nothing more really, and just adjust the gameplay. And then this game will be crazy. But also, they can't just leave the customization shit just bare. They gotta do something with that. I'm not sure what their plans are, but you know, this is year one going into year two, so I don't wanna say like hurry the fuck up, nigga, but for real, hurry up a little bit. We need you to step on the gas with some of this stuff. I feel like the adjustments that I'm talking about should not wait until a new game. I know June was talking about he got some installments for this, but the stuff I'm talking about need to be in the game before we even go to Sparking Zero Alpha or Sparking Alpha, however, whatever the next one is. I do like the game though, not even gonna hold you. When the game is actually functioning good, as far as like the net code, this game is fucking fire. I feel like that is another reason, or that is a con of the game for me personally, that the net code can be fucking ass. And I feel like I get that more often than not. I get a connection where motherfuckers is just connected to a fucking tree or some shit. I don't know. Connected to a tree, but from Mars. Martian tree. Like, that shit is crazy. And you know, I've been hearing lately that you can apply this rollback netcode into an arena fighter. Been hearing a lot of people say that the game Hidden Ones has rollback. And if that is to be true, then we need to start cooking with that, man. I know it's expensive, but you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gotta understand. No, it's expensive for the for the devs, but us, we gotta understand, or at least for the people who play online, because you know it's kind of hard to persuade somebody who doesn't really care about the online aspect to voice their opinion about the netcode. So for the people who go online, whether your connection is good or not, I am telling y'all that this delay based shit is for the birds. We need to be adding that in the demands from the game, not just mechanical adjustments. We need to tell them to fucking fix the netcode. Whether your shit is good on your end, like how I be seeing all the damn time, or not. Nigga, we need to get this netcode up. You know what I'm saying? We be getting hyped about these fighting games, or these anime fighting games, about going online and doing all this shit, grinding rank, but the fucking netcode is fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know niggas may not give a fuck about that shit, but them FGC niggas had to really speak up about that shit during COVID for the developers to be like, alright, we hear you, bruh. Shut the hell up. Here, take this rollback. And then once we started getting it and it was good, and they started to get the good reception, then they started applying it to all the games and trying to make it a standard. We need to do that for the anime games, for the anime arena fighters, I should say. And that's pretty much it, man. I think Sparking is good. It's just the devs are taking a very long time to make the adjustments necessary to make it great. And that's pretty much it. I do think that you know, we get that fixed and this game is gonna be what it should have been. And that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. Even in this match that I'm fighting right now against this dude, it was very laggy. Sometimes I'll be like, how are motherfuckers getting the super counter off when it's laggy? Like, I know them niggas are typing that fucking shit on their controller or whatever, meaning that they're mashing that motherfucker. Yeah, I definitely messed up here. I actually remember this fight. This fight's from a little bit ago. And then see, I wasn't able to vanish there, but I was able to vanish that. And then he somehow caught me with that. Yep, there I go. But the only thing about these fights when they happen like that make me mad is that it be lagging. Not even the stuff that motherfuckers be doing. It just be lagging. And I despise the lag, like with a passion. That's why I didn't stay on the anime arena fighter side of things. I just went back to my roots with the traditional fighters because the netcode started getting better and the people who play the game actually care to get better, not just be on the top of the leaderboards and shit. I mean, there's still people like that over there, but because they only focus on one thing, one gimmick that they have, and the games are pretty much balanced, once I learn what they're doing, break down what they're doing, I can find a counterplay myself for it. And these games is kind of hard to do because you're kind of fighting the lag and the character before you even get to fighting the person. So, it's kind of why I kind of took a back seat to the anime fighters. But I'm gonna try and stick with Sparking Zero. It's always gonna be my pocket game. The game that I'm gonna be playing on the side, low key, whenever I start to slow down with playing the game. I won't stop it. Just like I haven't stopped playing Tenkaichi really. Just have spurts of wanting to boot that up. You know what I'm saying? Throw some real hands and shit. But I think that's it. I don't even remember this fight. But I know that it was laggy when I came back. I think I'm AFK because my daughter was doing some shit. And then I came back like, oh shit. And then I'm like moving around like, oh shit, it's laggy. Here we go. Another lag fest. Bank. Whoop, bank. Ooh, 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 ooh. Laggy. Because I didn't mean to do that. Oh, what you posing for? Bank. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nice, but no cigar, buddy. Revenge counter. Tried to sweep me. I hit the pose and he scooped me. Huh. Teleportation. Doing a delayed one too. And it's laggy. So, I'm not banishing none of that shit. Talk your shit, Goku. Ugh. And then he fucking sparks up. Knows it's laggy. He's trying to get out of here. Was still able to get a super counter off and then pull these behind your back gimmicks into the spirit bomb. And blasts like that are kind of easy for me to vanish, at least. Get this back work, no diddy. Bing, 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 bing. Huh. Get up off the ground, buddy. Oh, look how laggy it is. Plugged him with the key blast. He's pulling up. Oh, the McLaggy. Huh. My back, my legs, my head. He's shooting. Smack them all away. The legs. He's trying to sweep me. And the lag. Look. See, this was before. See, I noticed people doing this, the little gimmick with the, I guess you could call it Z, yeah, the Z burst dash behind your back. This is, I noticed them doing it a lot more around this time, but I've since figured out some shit to get around a little bit of counterplay. You know what I'm saying? You still get caught in it, but you can mess up somebody's timing by delaying your recovery after the allotted time that it locks you in the recovery frames. When you get knocked back, that is. My boy getting off the super counters in the super lag. Revenge. Fuck out of here. Don't pose on me. I'm going low. Oh. Oh, super counter. Delayed vanish. I got no key. Here you go. Turning broken now. Yeah. Here you come. It's laggy. I couldn't move. Killed him. Because I'm just now recovering. Oh, I got out of there, huh? We out of there. Throwing key. Blocking it. Shit's super laggy right now. I had to fuse. Niggas gonna die. Not like that. It's gonna matter. Super laggy. Oh, I tried to sidestep around that. Super counter. Uh-oh, it's going legendary. You little mother. Fuck out of here. Last stand with the sliver. You know, I should have got out, but I'm risking it for the biscuit, but I do get out. Oh, he's trying to blow up. Trying to fight through the lag. Gotta get out of here. Yeah. Get these fucking tree bark 14s in your back. Shout out to Yap. Gotta fight this nigga. Oh, I actually got that off. Yo, when it be lagging, I be failing those shits. Or the beginning part. If you fail the beginning part, you do not win those encounters. Ultimate go high. I'm going blue. Here it come. Damn. Super lag. Had me stuck. Had to do some semi movement. Oh. Oh, get out of here. Give me my face, bro. Get this shot. coming in. Your form is nice, but you are laggy. And I don't want to make this too long, so I'm gonna leave it right there. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Like, comment, and subscribe.